Hey guys, what's going on? Megan here. I got a question. I'm about to read to you guys. Actually, I can't read it because it's too long. Guys, remember what I said before. Try keeping your questions really short because I have a lot of questions I haven't answered yet, and I have to keep reading. And it's hard for me to remember everything that you asked if it's too long. I usually just try to get to the point. But this guy's probably is just asking. Let me paraphrase it. Um, Pretty much, he's been training for almost 5 years. It's not a no, he's not a newbie. He's not, he's not a novice. He knows what he's doing, and he's been bulking for a while. And his parents are telling him that he's gonna get diabetes if he keeps eating like that because he's eating a lot of carbs, and he's afraid about getting diabetes. Um, I think it's type 2 he's afraid of getting. So, make a long story short, you guys know, how you get diabetes. Obviously, if you become, insulin resistant, there are two ways to have diabetes. Number one, if you're insulin resistant, if your body releases insulin, you eat carbs, it becomes glucose, and your body doesn't like having too much glucose in your blood. If you have too much glucose in your blood, your body releases insulin to shuttle into the muscle cells, the liver, or fat cells. Um, but if you have too many insulin spikes throughout your life, it's not a one day thing, right? If you release insulin too much, eventually your cells become resistant to insulin. So when insulin knocks on the door of the cell, when it binds to the insulin receptor, to allow the cell to take up glucose, the cell refuses to open up. So insulin tries to open the door for the glucose to go in the muscle cell, and the cell is like, fuck it, right? So now you have excess glucose in your blood because there's a whole lot of problems. And then the other form of diabetes is when your body just doesn't release insulin at all. So both ways, you have too much blood, too much sugar in your blood, which is bad, guys. Blood is not sugar is not supposed to be in your blood, at all times, right? It's supposed to be the right balance, not too low, not too high. And the problem with eating a lot of carbs is you become insulin resistant. Not necessarily diabetes. That's like the extreme, but you become insulin resistant, and you could tell you're insulin resistant because number one, you store fat way too much. Even if you're not at a super caloric surplus, and you're still storing too much fat, it's usually a hormonal problem, which is usually a link to insulin resistance. It's usually like the basis, and later on you have a whole bunch of hormone imbalance. But pretty much he's asking what can he do to avoid getting diabetes or whatever, but at the same time he wants to keep bulking. Well, it's simple, like same thing that carb loading preaches. Cycle your carbs, right? This is not anything new. It's not anything revolutionary, right? Your body is not made to eat the same shit every day in high amounts, right? If you look at an evolutionary perspective, we were nomads, we were hunters and gatherers. We ate whatever was available to us at the time, right? Before agriculture came in and fucked society up in many ways. I mean, it helped society grow also, but it also fucked us up in many ways because we never were stuck eating the same foods over and over again. Your body was not made for that. Your body was made to just, like I said, we're nomads. So if we were in this area today, we would eat whatever was here. We would hunt and gather whatever was here, and we would keep moving because of the climate or danger or famine, whatever. We would eat new foods, right? It's not until agriculture that we're able to eat the same shit over and over again. So, vary your diet, right? Don't eat carbs every single day, right? The thing about carb backloading is, even if you're not doing carb backloading, it's not, it's something that everyone should know. Don't eat only carbs when you need them. Carbs are for what? Energy, right? So obviously before your workout, I would say after your workout if you really want to optimize fat burning. Because if you eat carbs before your workout, a lot of the carbs that you eat is going to be used for energy, which you don't want. You want fat to be used for energy. But it's not bad for eating right before the workout. Post workout is the best time to eat carbs. Everybody knows that's the best time to eat carbs. But like I said, guys, if you're not training tomorrow or you're not training for the next 2, 3 days, you have no business stuffing your face with carbs, right? Unless you literally want to get fat. Eat your carbs when you need them. Eat them before a big training session the next day so that when you eat the carbs and they become glycogen, the next day you're gonna burn that shit up anyway, right? And then you're allowed to eat carbs again. This way you never have an overspill where you have so much glycogen in your body. It's like, what, fuck it, the extra carbs is gonna become fat, right? So make a long story short, cycle your carbs, right? Do carb cycling, do carb backloading, whatever it takes for you to just not have carbs every day. It shouldn't be a diet. It should just be common fucking sense, right? If something is made for energy, use it when you need energy. So try doing that. You don't have to worry really about, and also when you cycle your carbs, if you go, when you deny your body of something, right, and then you reintroduce it to your body will absorb it better than before. So if you have person A who's eating carbs every day, and person B who takes a break from eating carbs for about a day or two and then reintroduces carbs, his body's gonna use those carbs more efficiently as opposed to somebody who's always stuffed in his mouth with carbs 24/7. Um, it's gonna fuck up your insulin. You're gonna have spikes day and night. So stay away from that by pretty much cycling your carbs, right? Cycle your carbs. That's the best advice I could give you. And always, speak with your doctor for the legal shit. I'm just giving you the Megan opinion, right? I'm not a guru. I'm just telling you what I've learned from experience and from reading a lot of shit. All right, hope that helps. And read the contacts for all the extra info. Peace out.